Imagine you're a mooshroom living in isolation on the rarest biome in the game, when suddenly your peaceful island is under attack. Well, welcome to 100 Days as a Mooshroom, where I'm gonna have to save my Mooshroom Island from annihilation using the powers of different types of mooshrooms. On day 1, I spawned in as a baby mooshroom on a Mooshroom Island. Okay, so we are officially a mooshroom. There was an entire mushroom village around me, with tons of friendly mooshroom cows walking around. Okay, so we are officially a mooshroom. So I guess this house I spawned in must be mine. Cool. I noticed that I only had 5 hearts as a baby mooshroom, so I was gonna have to be careful not to die. But I did have an insanely strong sense of smell, which allows me to smell out food from a long distance away. Okay, so as a baby mooshroom, I gotta start by getting some wood. That's always the first step in any survival, but I just realized one major problem. I'm on a mushroom island. There's literally no wood. So there was one major issue when it came to spawning on a mushroom island. I can't make any tools. With no trees on the island, there was very little I was actually able to do right now. Okay, well, I don't see any wood close by, so I'm gonna go ahead and check around at different parts of the Mooshroom Island to see if I can find this. I actually really need wood to get started on surviving 100 days as a Mooshroom, so we're gonna go look for some wood real quick. I began to look around the island, seeing if I could find any wood at all, but I had no luck. As a baby Mooshroom, I don't want to go too far from the village, or I could risk getting hurt. So I decided to talk to some of the Mooshrooms around the village instead. Okay, well, with no wood, I might as well talk to, okay, this guy. You're gonna be my friend. Okay, hello. I'm gonna call you Duncan. The mooshroom I met was named Duncan, and he taught me all about life as a mooshroom. He showed me how to harvest mushrooms from the land, how to make the best mushroom stew, and, well, how to basically live life as a mooshroom. I can't believe I'm already starving. As a baby mooshroom, I literally need so much food. I get hungry so fast. Thank God I live on a mushroom biome. Like, I can get mushroom stew for days here. As a mooshroom, I am unable to eat meat, so mushroom stew is a great source of food. And lucky for me, with my super strong sense of smell, finding mushrooms is super easy for me. Okay, perfect. We got more brown mushrooms down this way. Oh God, the sun's going down. We need to get back to the village. With only 5 hearts, I don't want to die. I was able to get 8 brown mushrooms though. Okay, time to take shelter back at home. And so I slept for the night, successfully surviving my first day as a mooshroom. Day 2. As the sun rose on the second day, I noticed I was already starving. Oh, I'm so hungry. So I used my sense of smell to try and find some mushrooms. However, I didn't smell any. All I smelled was smoke. Oh no, pillagers are attacking the mushroom village. I have to do something. Come on, we gotta go save everybody. Oh God, we're so small as a baby. I don't know what we can do. Oh God, the village is destroyed. No, there's the pillagers. They're the ones who did this. I gotta stop them. I gotta save. What am I gonna do? I'm a baby mooshroom with only 5 hearts of health and no hunger. When I got up to the pillagers, I was too weak to fight. As a baby mooshroom, fighting them would mean certain death, so I had to run away instead. I ran around looking for a place to hide. Luckily, I found a cave system and decided to camp there for the night. On days 3 and 4, I decided to stay hidden inside the caves in case the pillagers were still outside. With nothing to do, I started to explore the cave system. Whoa, cows have better vision than humans. I can see down here without any torches. While exploring the cave, I came across a mine shaft, which gave me access to tons of awesome items. But the most important thing I found down there was wood, because now I could make all the basic tools I needed to survive. Okay, let me grab this one. That's 3. I went ahead and gathered up enough iron to make it into armor, because I needed to be careful in case pillagers attacked. On day 5, I woke up still starving from lack of food, so I crept out of the cave looking for a snack. It looks like the whole village has been destroyed. I'm the only one left. I need to find some food, because I'm still starving. There's gotta be food around here. Okay, it looks like there's still bowls inside of my house. I can still make some mushroom stew. There we go. Now let's go grab some red mushrooms. After I ate the mushroom stew I found around the island, I upgraded into a regular adult mooshroom cow. Now I could get revenge on the pillagers who ransacked my village. Hey, what's that? Oh, pillagers. Hey, a mooshroom. I gotta save him. Come this way, quick. So I ran out of the village to try and save the last mooshroom that I could see alive. And after much fighting, take this. Yeah. I was finally able to get rid of all the pillagers around the village and save the white mooshroom from getting hurt. But before the white mushroom could continue talking, the king pillager showed up, and he was extremely upset that I had killed all of his men.
Time for you mooshrooms to die!
We got into a massive fight, but even as a mooshroom, I was just too weak to take him on.
Enough of this foolishness! I will be back with more of my men to destroy you and your mushroom friend.
And with luck on my side, the head pillager left, and if he didn't leave, I don't think I would have survived much longer. And so I went to one of the ruined mushroom houses to sleep for the night. On day 6 to 12, I started to learn more about the white mushroom I had just saved.
Yeah, it seems that way. We're the only two left on the island.
I called the white mushroom Benny, and Benny told me that some of the mushrooms had actually been brought back to a secret pillager outpost, meaning some of my mushroom brothers were actually still alive. And so me and Benny made a plan to save our fellow mushroom friends, but that started with making a shelter. Since the village was destroyed, we needed to make a proper shelter to use as a base of operations. Though, soon after starting the base, we quickly ran out of wood, as the mineshaft was not very large. So using the last of the wood in the mineshaft, I crafted a boat and planned to make my way off the island in hopes to bring saplings back for me and Benny's base. That brings us to days 13 to 17, where I spent day and night exploring the oceans, looking for a good landmass that would provide tons of resources. On my journey, I found some guardians protecting a sunken ship. Get over here, you stupid guardian! However, there were too many of them for me to get close. Lucky for me though, I found a dolphin nearby who was willing to help.
Sure, I'll give you a hand. I love messing with those annoying guardians.
And so, my dolphin friend scared the guardians away, giving me access to the sunken ship. The ship had tons of awesome supplies, and a map titled Mooshroom Ruins. I have no clue what that is, but I'm just gonna hold on to that for later. For now, I have to get those saplings and get back to Benny. On days 18 to 24, I finally found some land I liked, but when I got there, I was literally starving. I needed food, and I needed it fast. There has to be some source of food around here. Come on, man. Using my mushroom sense of smell, I was able to locate a nearby village. But of course, with my luck, I found the village was under attack. Lucky for me though, this time I wasn't as weak as before, and quickly struck up battle with the mobs attacking the village. Get out of here! Yeah, that's right, take this! After defeating the mobs, I was able to win over the trust of the villagers, who allowed me to trade some of my treasure from the shipwreck for ingredients to make my own food. On top of that, they gave me seeds and saplings to start my own farm on the Mooshroom Island. I'll be back! Goodbye, thank you for everything! After saying goodbye to the villagers, I made my way back to my boat, ready to get back to Benny. However, a chicken showed up, and this chicken heard about how the Mooshrooms defended themselves against the Pillager King, and now wanted to tag along my journey. So the chicken and I hopped in my boat and made our way back to the Mooshroom Island, with only a few mishaps along the way. Watch out for the magma bubbles, they're gonna destroy our boat! Oh great, just another slowdown. Once I returned to the Mooshroom Island, I introduced Benny to our new chicken friend, who we decided to call Sarah. Once all the pleasantries were complete, we started to work on a massive food farm that took us days to complete. While waiting for our newly planted crops to grow in, I decided to look at the map that I found at the shipwreck, and it turned out it was leading somewhere close by. Whatever it is, it's actually fairly close. We just gotta find it. So I went into the caves to start looking for whatever this treasure may be. And it led me to a broken down mob spawn. After fighting off the mobs inside, I noticed a sign that said TNT on the wall. So I'm guessing that means I have to place TNT down near this wall? And so, using the gunpowder I got from the creepers before, I went ahead and crafted a single piece of TNT, and I placed it down against the wall. It immediately exploded, revealing some ancient ruins. When I entered the ruins, a strange mushroom creature appeared in front of me and began talking.
I am a Moobloom, a species of cow that used to live alongside mushrooms long ago. However, the Pillager King wiped out my Moobloom brothers and I, nearly driving our species to extinction.
So what does this have to do with me?
You see, there are still several Mooblooms left alive. If you can successfully bring them here to this cave, we will be able to harness the powers of both the Moobloom and the Mooshroom. in order to defeat the Pillager King.
And with that, the magical Moobloom in front of me tossed me a map and disappeared. And so, I made my way back to the surface. On days 26 to 31, I spent most of the time expanding our MOOSHROOM base to make it bigger and better. Okay, Benny, this room is gonna be yours right here. And Sarah, this one's gonna be yours. With the base upgraded, it was now time to follow the map and find out where it would take me to. So I grabbed my tools, hopped back in my boat, and started to follow the map. I honestly have no idea where to go. Following maps is really hard. After a good bit at sea, I found a group of dolphins being attacked by some drowned and decided to help them out. Huh! Ha! Yeah! Huh! Yeah! The dolphins were super thankful I helped them out. And it turned out that one of them was the same dolphin that I'd saved before.
Hey, it's you again. Weird seeing a mooshroom out in the middle of the ocean. But hey, 2022, we don't judge.
And so, after talking to the dolphins for a bit, they offered to help escort me to the location on my map. And so, I hopped in my boat and off we went. And at last, on day 34, the dolphins and I arrived on the location on the map. After parting ways with the dolphins, I entered the swamp just ahead. Oh my god, these lily pads are so annoying. I made my way inland, where I ended up finding an ancient shrine that had some insane parkour to get on top of. And, oh, thank goodness. Oh, okay, here we go. Yes! Okay, we're doing it. Yes, we made it! Once on top, I located the legendary blue Moobloom and told him about what is currently happening. And luckily, he agreed to come back and help me stop the Pillager King. Okay, now we are on the same side. Let's get out of here. Oh no! Pillagers have been following me, and now they're here to kill the blue Moobloom. I have to stop them, or I'll never be able to take down the Pillager King. Ha! 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 Stay away from this Moobloom! Ha! Take this! Ha! Yeah! After saving the blue Moobloom from the Pillagers, we found that they had dropped a map along with some other loot. I'm assuming this map might lead me to another Moobloom. But with that, me and the blue Moobloom made our way back to the boat. We look so dumb, 2 cows in a boat. It took us some time, but eventually we made our way back to the MOOSHROOM Island, where I started to work on a new area for our Moobloom friends to live. After completing the Moobloom house on day 38, I decided it was time to head off in search of the next Moobloom. Benny didn't want me to go alone for whatever reason, but I told him it was too risky to bring anyone else along. So I hopped in my boat and went searching for the next Moobloom. Back at sea, I met up with my dolphin friend once again, who decided he would follow me on my adventure. While we were out following the map, we came across a pillager outpost just off the coast. Okay, I'm gonna have to move in pretty stealthy and gather some intel on this outpost. I totally failed trying to be sneaky, and now the pillagers knew I was nearby. The Pillager King must be close, because before long, he appeared on shore and yelled,
I am sick of you, Mooshrooms! I'm going to wipe all of you out for good!
After the Pillager King threatened us, we quickly retreated, where I told my dolphin friend to go back to Benny and warn him of the nearby pillager outpost. While he did that, I continued onward, looking to save the next Moobloom. I continued sailing around for days, going through rivers, deserts, and savannas, trying to get to the spot on the map. And it wasn't until I arrived at the Badlands that I knew I was getting close. Of course it's the Badlands. Of course it would be the Badlands. Inside the Badlands, I located some more ruins. After navigating the steep slope, I was met with the ruins entrance. And, okay, here we go. And, yes! Okay, one more. Yes, we made it! When I completed the course, I located a yellow Moobloom and was able to convince them to help us stop the Pillager King. On days 46 to 51, I returned home with the yellow Moobloom. While home, a bunch of pillagers started to raid the village. Oh no, pillagers are attacking our village! I've got to save Benny and Sarah! Hooah! Here! Take this! Ha! Here! Hooah! Here! But luckily, I got there in time and was able to defeat the pillagers before they hurt anyone. Benny also found that they had dropped a map in the raid. I was hoping this map would lead me to yet another Moobloom, as we were getting close to having enough power to take on the Pillager King. On day 52, it was time to follow the next map and get to the next Moobloom. Or that was the plan.
Hello? I'm looking for my chicken, Sarah. Is anyone here?
This random guy showed up to the island out of nowhere, searching for Sarah, our new friend rabbit. And Sarah did not want to go with this guy. Hey, what are you doing here? Stop causing a problem in my village.
Are you trying to say something to me, boy? Oh, listen, anyway, I better get my chicken, Sarah, or this place is gonna get it.
And when he said that, he used a grenade, causing a large part of our house to be destroyed. Luckily, he didn't hurt any of the Mooblooms, though.
Oh, that's it. If I can't have my chicken, then I'm gonna take something else.
The evil stranger has taken Benny. I can't defeat the Pillager King without him. I have to get him back somehow. No, I'll save you, Benny. On days 53 to 58, I went out to sea to train with my dolphin friend.
Hey, listen here. If you could complete my dolphin training, you'll not only be faster at sea, but stronger on land.
And so I went through his training, and it was incredibly difficult. Ha! Yeah! Ha! Ha! Yeah! Ha! 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 And to finish the training, I had to test my precision skills down the range until my training bow broke. Ha! 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 And with my training now complete, I made my way back to the MOOSHROOM Island. On days 59 to 61, I had to stop a raid on my village as soon as I arrived back on the island. Yeah! Get out of my village! Ah! Ah! Yeah! Yeah! The raid was incredibly difficult. It was definitely the most intense one yet. I was killing off ravagers and witches everywhere. And last but not least, yeah! After the raid was complete, I worked to repair the house that Benny's kidnappers damaged. On day 62 to 65, I got together everything I would need to go out and save Benny. Boat, check. Wood, check. Tools, check. Breaking the fourth wall?
Check.
Okay, hop on in, and now to go save Benny. Well, on the ocean for a while, I stumbled across a floating line of dirt blocks, and it sort of seemed like a trail, so I followed it. How much dirt is there gonna be? Like, how long does this go on for? Along the way, we encountered some guardians, but luckily, since I'm much stronger in the water since my training, I was able to quickly get rid of them and move on. We continued following the trail on day 66, but that's when I noticed that we were actually super close to the location on my map. Benny's gonna have to wait. We gotta get that Moobloom. This might be my only chance. And so I veered off course and made my way onto the nearby island. I quickly found a ruin on the island, just like the other ones I had found. How do I solve this thing? This is so confusing. Aha! Yes, I did it! With the ruin complete, I was able to meet up with the purple Moobloom. When I told him my plan to defeat the Pillager King, he was totally in. So we headed back to my boat and realized there was a massive issue. I have to save Benny. Hey, I need you to take this purple Moobloom back to the MOOSHROOM Island. With the Moobloom now safe, I headed back to the MOOSHROOM Island. It was time to go and save Benny from the kidnapper. On day 67, I jumped back on, following the path of dirt. And soon after, I found myself near another island. What in the heck is this place? Look, I think I found it. This must be where Benny is. I made my way onto this island and found out that this was not a normal island. There were all sorts of dangerous traps just to get inside this building. How the heck am I supposed to get past these things? They're everywhere. After evading all the traps, I finally made my way into the building where I was able to locate Benny. Come on, Benny, we need to get out of here.
Hold your horses, partner. You're not going anywhere.
Listen to me. We're trying to save our kind. Let us go.
Are you trying to talk to me? I can't understand a word you're saying.
That's right. Of course he doesn't understand me. I'm a MOOSHROOM. With that in mind, I quickly crafted some signs to communicate with the man. Okay, let me put this here and type him a message. After finally being able to communicate, he decided to let us go on the condition that when all is said and done, he wants a rare rainbow stew.
Hey, listen, before you go, partner, take this map I have. I think it might help you find the last Moobloom you need.
Thanks, random guy.
I still don't understand you.
On days 68 to 71, I traveled through the ocean with Benny. We made our way back to our MOOSHROOM Island. However, our peaceful return was short-lived, because a Nether portal opened up right in the middle of the village, and tons of mobs were pouring out onto the island. Take this! Yeah! Yeah! Wah! Ha ha! Ugh! Ha! Take this! Yeah! Ha! With Benny by my side, defending the island was much easier, and we were able to easily fend off the enemy attack. On day 71 to 78, I made vast improvements to our base, but during this time, the Mooblooms started fighting. After stopping the Mooblooms from fighting, we went ahead and made them more comfortable homes to prevent any future fights. And done. The Moobloom bases are complete. I then made my way into the newly opened Nether portal in the village. When I went through, I spawned right in the Nether fortress. Oh my god, we're in a Nether fortress! We spawned in a Nether fortress! Once in the Nether fortress, I quickly gathered up some Nether warts, as I wanted to try and make potions to help me and the Mooblooms. Give me a blaze rod. Yes, a blaze rod! Once I had the Nether warts and the blaze powder, I went back to the overworld and started making potions. Okay, I need just a few more gold and I'll be able to make the potions I need. I gathered all the supplies I was gonna need for the potions, and after putting them into the brewing stand, I now had a potion of invisibility, a potion of strength, and a potion of weakness. On days 79 to 84, it was time to finally rescue the last Moobloom.
I want to come too.
But it's too dangerous, Benny.
Then how come you could go? It's safer with more people.
Fine, get in. Don't say I didn't warn you though. And so, Benny and I made our way out to sea, and it would take us several days to reach the last Moobloom. On days 85 and 86, me and Benny ended up in a massive jungle where the last Moobloom was rumored to live. Hey, look over there, a temple of some kind. So, we made our way into the temple and came across a massive problem. There was no turning back, so we had to conquer this parkour if we wanted to get the last Mooblooms. Yes! 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 After completing the extremely challenging jumping course, we were finally able to get the last Moobloom, and he agreed to come with us. So with the Moobloom secured, it was time to head back to our island. However, on day 87, while we were making our way back to the island, we were attacked by a giant sea monster. Oh my god! Dodge, dodge, dodge! Watch out for the lightning! Oh my god! Get away from that thing! The monster started shooting lightning at us, and we quickly tried to get away. However, before we could escape, we were struck by lightning. On days 88 and 89, I found myself washed up on shore on a nearby island with Benny, and I instantly saw something insane. Me and Benny had swapped colors. Benny, why am I white? And you're red? We swapped colors! The lightning must have made me and Benny switch colors. But worse than that, the bamboo Moobloom appears to have been killed by the lightning, meaning stopping the Pillager King might just be impossible. On days 90 to 94, we arrived back to the MOOSHROOM Island where Sarah was super excited to see us. Sarah! After our short-lived reunion, we told Sarah about the bamboo Moobloom who was killed and that we weren't sure what we were gonna do. Come on, guys. Let's head to the ruins and see if there's anything we can do about the bamboo Moobloom. And so, we made our way down into the ruins, where a magical Moobloom appeared and started to position all the different Mooblooms around the room. So, now what? We don't have the bamboo Moobloom. He died. And that's when the magical Moobloom made me shear off Benny's mushrooms and replace them with bamboo. And when I did this, Benny transformed. Now with all the colored Mooblooms at the ritual ground, the magic Moobloom used the power of the rainbow and imbued it into me. And suddenly, I felt kind of strange. Whoa, what's happening to me? On days 95 to 99, I trained in my new Minotaur powers. Not only did I have insane amounts of strength and speed, but I could also produce Rainbow Stew, which is a rare mushroom soup that gives insane random abilities. I could get the power to fly, I could get the power to breathe underwater, or I could even get gassy. Apparently this stew can make you really gassy. After spending a few days learning about these new powers, I felt I was finally ready to take on the Pillager King. On day 100, I made my way to the Pillager Outpost, where I was finally ready to take on the Pillager King. You're going down, Pillager King! Yeah! Take this! After going through the outpost, we found the Pillager King inside of his throne room. After a long-fought battle, I was finally able to defeat the Pillager King and take down his outpost. We win! Yeah! Oh no! I'd forgotten all about this random guy. I forgot I owe him a rainbow stew. And so I gave the man a stew, and when he drank it, he instantly turned into a mooshroom. And they all lived happily ever after in the Mooshroom Village.